There it goes.
There you go. Now you got that. All right, Scooby. You about done with that, Scooby?
Till he's done, if you throw it away, he'll just dig it out again.
He likes that cheese, so he's gonna get that cheese.
Yeah, he likes that cheese. I got those cheese things. I tried one in the cracker. The thing was terrible. And I said, okay, you can have these, Scooby. There's a couple more left up there by the panhead.
Oh, you better go get those. He's gonna find them. Yeah, he's gonna get that cheese. He pretty well destroyed that. Yeah. Scooby loves cheese. Especially if it's rotten. He likes that too.
Rotten cheese.
Cheese puffs he loves because there's cheese on them. Look at it. He's having fun. He's tearing that thing up.
Well, this thing can unplug.
I didn't unplug it. Ah, Scooby must have.
Scooby
unplugged it. And it's plugged back in now. Yeah, he's gonna get all that cheese out of that plastic yet. Yeah, he's working out good. Oh, he's got a new one there.
You want to trade?
Oh, he's already.
You want to
Yeah,
trade?
he's already shit. That's I don't want this.
Yeah, he's already on to that one. All right.
Get it, Scooby.
Oh, that's got. Oh, he'll eat your hand off for that.
No, he won't eat my hand off.
I'll just throw it on the ground. He'll get it opened up for you. He'll open it.
I know you will, but you just wait for me.
Oh yeah, he's already patting.
Yeah.
He's happy. Oh, he's even got chips in there to eat too. Oh, he'll love those.
Scooby.
Yeah. Was that the 99-cent store?
Yeah.
He's got to bite your balls to get that piece. Oh, you gonna put the cheese on the stick? Oh, geez, there he goes. Oh,
Scooby.
that's gone. That didn't last long at all. Oh, he's gonna come after you for that. Yeah.
He's gentle. He's all
Then take your
gentle.
fingers. But if you drop it, throw it, he'll chomp on that thing.
Oh, yeah.
But he won't take your fingers out if your fingers are near it. That's some hard cheese too, isn't it? He'll love that.
Good tough. I got you now. I can get off your nose.
It's like peanut butter now.
No problem.
That tongue goes all around that whole nose. You know.
Yeah.
All right, enough dog treats.
Scooby.
All right. Let's get this thing running. Here, take him up front. He's gonna get. He don't like noise. Rick, take him up front with cheese.
Come on, Scoop.
How do you get the light? I know you
Hit the
showed
light
me
button.
100 times.
Bottom button.
Come on.
Got the red button there?
Yep.
That means you're recording, not green button means not recording.
We're on.
Okay, we're gonna look in this oil tank over here. And see how there's no foam in that tank yet?
Mm-hmm.
We want to see some kind of a foamy material in there. So we're gonna do that. And if it rattles real bad, we're gonna start and stop it. And I gotta get the distributor to kind of adjust it, at least idle too. So we're gonna do this all real quick.
Want me to turn the gas back on?
That does not want to run on 2 cylinders. So either this is bad, and we're not getting good spark to that cylinder, or we got some other issues going on here. It doesn't really like running at all on any of those positions. Seemed like it wanted to be over here, which is really advanced. All right, let's see if we got any foam in the tank. Okay, see how that green is turning black in there?
Mm-hmm.
You have to look at the light.
Is that
See there?
good?
Yeah, see how,
There it is.
see in there, see? See how the black is contaminating that new green?
Mm-hmm.
That means we got crappy oil coming out of the motor, so we're getting oil returning. Now, I didn't look at this gauge to see if we had any oil here,
I didn't either.
but, so we have to keep an eye on this to see if that ever starts to work.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try this again and see if we can figure out why it's.
Want me to turn the gas
I'm
on?
gonna fatten this up a little bit. I did turn the gas on, I thought. No, I didn't. All right, let's see if we can get this to fire. Your starter Bendix is not good either. off up here. It's really lean off idle.
It's close.
You ran out of gas on it. Yeah, that gas needs a lot of work to get that switch to work. Okay, that's where the distributor wants to be. That's on the slightly retarded side. If you go a little bit more advanced, it runs better, but we'll leave it on the retarded side. So basically, you run it until it sounds really, really good. You go a little more, it starts loading up. You come back, and then you drop it back all the way retard until it gets real bad. You come back until it just starts to run a little bit and lock it down. That means you're on the retarded side, not the advanced side. We can always move it forward from there. We don't want to go backwards further. So this is where it belongs now. This leak here is coming out of the lifter block or somewhere over in that area. It's leaking like a sieve someplace. I'm guessing the gasket is leaking. Push rod covers seem to be relatively dry.
Is that fitting there?
I don't know, it's leaking really bad out of the, you have to wipe it all down. And
Yeah, I
see
see
where
it.
it's
It's
coming from.
leaking there.
So we definitely have some major leaks there. Can't ride it with that much of a leak.
No, it's got to be fixed. It's leaking here too.
Well, at least we
It's
got
these
the ignition
gaskets right
close.
here. These gaskets got to be
Yeah,
either
they're-
tightened up or
They're junk.
junk. You know?
The car brings a lot more fuel on the low speed side, so you have to put a lot bigger jet in there.
Jetting it.
I
Probably
told you you'd have to jet it.
2 sizes up minimum, and then pull the needle up probably at least 1 clip up on the needle, and then see if it'll start to take the throttle. 'Cause right now it's so damn lean, it won't even take anything. I turned a choke on it, didn't like that either, so
Now, how do we know about oil pressure?
Well,
it's going back. to
it's
the
going
tank.
back in there. It's
This light
circulating.
goes off as soon as it starts.
Oh, it's circulating?
Yeah.
Want to see the foam in there? I told you to look at the damn foam when I was running. So we got oil going back to the tank.
It's got oil.
Do this.
And it wouldn't be leaking here
What do you
if
feel?
it didn't have.
Heat.
It wouldn't be leaking here if it didn't have oil pressure.
That's for sure. But see, you have heat here. That means we have, see, heat.
So it's circulating.
We have heat. That means it's
So
coming
that
from
gauge
there.
ain't worth the shit like all of them. They never were worth the shit.
This gauge is not working. Now, whether we have any oil pressure inside of there, you have to take the gauge out and see if there's oil coming out of that. It might not have oil there either. I don't know. I don't hear the lifters really knocking all that much, but
The screen was plugged.
well, that's not a good sign.
Well, and unplugged. It wasn't plugged. It was plugged with that fucking.
So what I do, I take the gauge out while it's running and see if it starts to leak. You know, just start unscrewing it, and if it starts to come up, then plug it up. If you open up and take it completely out and there's no oil coming up, you're not getting oil to your lifters.
We're doing that here.
So then you got to figure out what's going on there. So the carburetor needs some work now, so you got to pull the float bowl off, do some jet changing.
Is that leaking in there?
No, that's not a leak.
Okay.
That's
See?
a word.
See?
Dual spark plug.
That's where your extra plug goes in.
So, got to get 2 new gaskets here. Just the valves again.
Well, let's go ahead and get the carburetor apart, pull the bowl off, find out what the hell's in there, we'll bump that up. It's too hard to get the clip out of here, so let's just bump the jets up for now. Start it up again. The battery's recharging right now. Put the cover back on that so you don't pour anything in there. That'd be this thing over here.
Gotcha.
There's a towel I was looking for. See, I was going to put that right there so it didn't spread, but somebody stole it.
Motherfucker.
So it's under your foot, huh? That's a good spot for it. Now, if you want to know if this works, you have to turn it like that. And then if the gauge goes up a little bit from 90, that means it's probably got some temperature in here, which we already can feel the temperature.
I can
so we
feel
know
the
it's there.
temperature.
The motor itself seems to be running all right. You see how it just starts right up at idle. You know, so the motor's running. So all this tuning issues is not the motor, it's this.
Carburetor.
And this sucks. I would shit can that, put a real ignition in it, but that costs money. So for now, you got that pile of crap in it. All right. Pull the carb off.
Told you to go. Oh, you don't believe him.
Oh, Rick. When you're fucking.
Nobody told me. Yeah, I kept telling you, don't call her, don't tell her. It'll run. It'll run. You don't believe me. Don't believe me.
I was sure getting discouraged.
I told you not to. I told you it was all in your own head.
It was in my head, but
It was in your head. It wasn't in my head, it was in your head.
dinner. There's dinner.
See, first of all, 'cause this is not an American carburetor. It takes a fucking metric Allen to take the float ball off.
Scooby's happy now. There you
The gas off?
go. Yes. You can rest some fuel out of it too. There you go, Scooby. Yeah, Scooby likes those. Scooby snaps.
Scooby likes anything.
Oh, he dropped that one. How can you see on the wet floor? It's a red chip. Look at that. See that, Jerry? Scooby.
Here, Scoop. Here, Scoop.
Oh, he dropped it again. Scooby. What's that? He wasn't looking. What's this? An eyeball.
Eyeball.
There you go, Scooby. Did you find it? Did that one get away? How about that one? Too small. These are Rick's favorite chips.
What, those stale fuckers? Oh, God. I hate those
He
chips.
took one bite out of these and threw them away. That was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was longer. Yeah, that was about 3 weeks ago.
Really likes them though. Yeah, he had to listen to all that banging from the trees. There you go. How's that, Scooby? All right, there you go. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. All right, that's all the treats you get for him. All right, Scooby's happy now.
As long as he's happy.
All right, what are you doing over here?
I didn't get to.
What are you breaking my screwdriver for? Don't break my little chicken shit little screwdriver. You got a big one right here to use. Why are you pulling it off anyway? Why don't pull the flip ball off? I don't pull carburetor. You also have to take the damn.
It's on.
You have to loosen this up a little bit. Where's that panhead laying out? Right here. All right, so how many different plugs are open on the backside here?
This one's open. That's why I wanted to take it off. I wanted to see.
Yeah, so that could have been a slight air leak there.
Yeah, I'm definitely an air leak.
Yeah, so that could have been some of the issues with the low speed drivability on the bike. Were you having problems driving at low speed with the vehicle?
Yeah, right. Never drove it.
I think you should drive it home with no fucking mufflers on.
How they got Allens on this stupid thing?
They got metric Allens, not just Allens. They're metric Allens.
They're pissing liquid out of it too for some reason. Okay, why don't you go grab me the metric Allens?
I don't know where the metric Allens are.
They're probably laying on top of the toolbox or on one of the workbenches around here.
Come on.
You thirsty? Up here, Rick. Toolbox right there. Workbench behind it, probably behind it. Okay, don't knock this gas over. And actually, I'll put it over here.
There you go.
Metric American. No, here we go. Metric.
Mine, I got blue and red.
I'm gonna sit right up on top of it.
Oh, okay.
That's not the right one though, but. We'll look by the phone up front. Somebody stole one of the elements. That might be the metric one. Everybody's got all my tools and hid them from me. Probably got more of them somewhere. Yeah, I think somebody stole one of my tools. Yeah, they did. Yeah, there used to be 2 kits there, 2 kits there, 2 kits up front. Now there's no kits anywhere. See, I'm gonna let you guys use my tools.
He just asked you something.
All right, flip it off. We gotta find some wrenches. When you hold your finger on this top button up here, it takes a whole lot of pictures.
Okay.
So I will see about 100 pictures when because you've been holding your finger on the button for about an hour now. So I'll have all kinds of high definition pictures to look at that I don't care about. So these are supposed to have Phillips headed screws here. Now you think somebody might have been screwed on with a float level on this vehicle?
I think it's too high. Because it leaks out the carburetor when it sets over, so it's
Appears
too
to leak
high.
out of everywhere.
Yeah, I know, so I say it's too high. If they get it from the factory or somebody fucked with it, I don't know. I I have no idea about the history of this.
I know about the history. Some dumbass owned it.
Well, that might be true.
That's called dirt from your dirty ass tank. Or from his dirty ass tank before he gave it to you.
Well, that's his carburetor.
And you want to know if the solar pump works? It works.
Good.
Alright, next problem is, I gotta see what kind of jets are in this thing. So what size jets do you think are in here?
I don't know. But it needs a fucking
Two
lot
lane.
bigger jet.
2 lane, I know that.
First problem is we need a little crescent wrench.
Little crescent wrench?
It's in this thing.
Here.
We're gonna tighten this up a little bit. Don't strip it. Okay, hold on to it. Now somebody over tightened the main jet. I said hold on to it. Ready?
Great. Jesus.
Now,
man.
now tighten that piece up. Is that tight?
That's
Okay. That was over torquing the jet.
definitely
Okay,
over.
what size is that?
What size is that, Rick?
Let me see it.
I
The
can't
camera's
see.
right there. You just got to blow it up and look at it. Here, someone else can hold on to it because I'm going to look for the other jet.
There you go.
Where's my small screwdriver at?
Blow it up.
Don't blow it up too much.
Yeah. Can't tell. I gotta go look at that fuck.
It's right there on the camera. You can look it up.
I can't. Let me see that camera.
Put the jet on the table. The viewers are not going to be happy if you're not being able to look at your jets. Here, what's this one?
Oh, God damn. Oops.
Don't lose it. Okay.
My guy, I can't read it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here's the other one.
float looks all right.
Acted high.
It might be. I don't know. It's supposed to be a level. Did you read your instruction sheet to see what it was?
Yeah.
No, I didn't check it. It was already, the bracket was already there. I just bolted it up.
Well, usually if the this is level, it's probably pretty close, but in your case, you don't know. I think it looks all right the way it is. It leaks though. Probably got crap in it. It was the last time you cleaned your gas tank and cleaned the tank out and all that.
Never.
And there you go. That might explain it.
Well,
All right. So where's my jets?
Here's your jet. I can't read them.
Why can't you read them?
Because I can't. I'm too retarded.
You retarded?
I'm retarded.
Well,
Certified.
what's my excuse?
I'm certified, though. You're not certified.
I'm certified stupid? Oh, that's you?
I am certified stupid.
Oh, okay. It's a good thing I'm not stupid. I'm just a dumbass.
Well, you be a dumbass, I'd be stupid.
Yeah, right there tells you what it is. Can't tell
You
what
got
it is?
dumbass and stupid.
Where's my camera? The first thing I do is get the camera where you can read it. See, the number one problem with help is they can't do anything.
That's true.
So there is the jet. And yeah, that is not working very good. So I go like this. Yeah, that's pretty much not readable.
Well, at least I'm not the only one that can't read it.
Yeah. Can't read that one. How about this one? This one's not much better. Right there. Something 5. I think we have to go clean the jets off so you can read them. Come on, camera. This
Oh, yeah, read 'em.
camera doesn't like me.
Put some of that white stuff in it and wipe it off and it stays in the letters.
Is that what it is?
That's what I do.
Yeah, I can't read this one either. Well, we have a whole bunch of the cheap one though. I think we should put the bigger one in it. And we need to get a cap to go in that carburetor. So did you take a look in the box here for a cap plug?
I didn't know where the caps were.
So pop up the big box. See a rubber cap stopper anywhere?
Yeah, there's one right there.
What's right there? That's not a stopper. That's a piece of crap. That's a choke thing. I don't know if I have any rubbers in this container. Probably have to go elsewhere and get those. No, I don't see them. This is 38 millimeters here. It looks like.
Oh, it's different. I really
This is I think this is for 38 millimeter shit and 41. Different containers of crap. This is HSR here though.
You get this at Craig?
Nope.
That's where I got mine.
Yeah, I paid more for mine.
Yeah, well, I ain't paying for mine.
Here's some more of the choke things.
I got mine
Okay.
full of balls.
Good for you. Okay, I'm gonna go get some rubbers. I'm gonna read the jet. We'll be back. Here, Scooby. He's running out of chips.
You're happy now, but not later.
No more chips for you.
Yeah, you're not gonna like me in the morning.
Yeah, good chips. He's a chip hunter. He likes hot
Gotta
chips.
go.
He likes other chips.
When that bird's coming out, he ain't gonna like it.
Okay, this one here was a 160, and this one here was a 25, which is pretty damn lean. Okay, so here's your tuner book. Tells you how to tune it. You know how to tune it?
Fuck no, I ain't never have been good.
What was that you said?
Yeah.
Never
Hell
will
no.
be good carburetors. Don't understand them. Never will understand them.
There you go. I didn't see the dimension for choke
He went
height.
from front to back, closed it.
I did. Where's the choke height? I flew by it so fast I missed it. There it is. 18 millimeter. What the hell is 18 millimeter? Beats the hell out of me.
Fucking Greek to me.
I'm thinking that's about 1 5/8, or about 5/8. I don't know what the hell 18 millimeter is. I don't work in metric. But you notice I said if it's about flat, it's probably correct. See how it looks flat, it's correct. So here, Mr. Correct.
It's gonna take a lot of U-beams to make that exhaust.
Okay, so this has a spring on it. So you got to make sure that you don't overspring it. Now, when this is flat to the carburetor face, which is this face, you're probably pretty close. And if you look at it, see it's pretty close to being flat. It's not flat to this gasket surface. So I think your height is fine. Now, if you want to know how high it is, that's a half inch, a little bit, about 11/16 of an inch. That sounds about 18 millimeter in there. See, I don't have about 650 thou. That's close enough. It looks good enough to me.
Looks good.
Okay, we put a rubber plug over here. Now we have another issue with this one over here. Do you think maybe this one's leaking?
That's leaking.
You got a hole in it?
Yep.
No, it doesn't have a
it's
hole.
leaking.
It has a big slot in it.
Has a big
Yeah,
slot.
that same thing is leaking. I didn't check that one.
So not only were you leaking on one, you're leaking on two.
I guess my Evo wasn't running right.
Yeah. Oh, do you know how to wire in that little sensor?
So we're going to have to get you a set of these because this is bad.
Okay.
All right, so there's my last of my cat plugs. I have one left. These are too small, and I can't buy these anymore this size. And my next one up was too big, so it's a good thing I have these ones that are too small. See that hole? See how small that is?
Mm-hmm.
See how big that is? I think this is bigger than the other one, isn't it?
There you go.
It might be. Let me try my other plugs.
The big one might work on the other one.
Yeah, that might actually work on this one.
That's what Jackie always tells me she wants a bigger one.
That's what I always tell her. She says, bigger than what? I said, bigger than the one you had before. She said, how do you know that?
Yeah, I think these are going to work on this one.
That's what Jackie always says. She says you're a nice guy, but I wish you wish I had a bigger one.
Yeah.
I said, that's what I bring my friends for.
I have to rate this not PG now. Okay, yeah, the bigger one seems to fit better on this one.
Honestly.
Good, so it takes two different size plugs and I got one of these up now. Great. Well, at least I know that now.
Yep. At least you had a bunch of those.
Okay, so you have two air leaks that we're dealing with. I have a bunch of that size.
2 air leaks and
I have to bring it over here.
two
so.
two air leaks and a jet
I know
issue.
this looks really nice, but
2 air leaks and a jet issue.
okay, so we got the float checked. We got 2 vacuum leaks fixed. That might affect how the system runs. Okay, the next thing, I want to put a bigger low speed jet in it. I was thinking of going like 2 sizes up, just because I figure we need way more than we got. So there's
Definitely needs
30.
more than Scott.
I think we weren't even close, is what I'm thinking. So there's a 30.
It wasn't close at all.
And then I think we're going to need a bigger main jet too,
For sure.
considering everything else is so damn lean. So I'm thinking we're going to go right to like a 1.
You might as well kiss his gas
70.
line is gone with that motor.
We're going to go to a 170. So between the two of those, that ought to fatten up the mid-range enough I don't have to screw the needle. I hate screwing the needles on these things. They're a pain in the ass. Okay, so the low speed jet's the skinny one. It goes on the outside. The short fat one's the main jet. It goes on the bottom. Now, if this doesn't make it too rich, I think there might be other issues. Where'd my screwdriver run off to? Rick took my little screwdriver. Are you sitting on it?
It's right here where you left it.
No, it's over here with the jet department.
I
Okay.
brought it all the way over here so you wouldn't know where it was at.
I know, you did a good job.
I've been training for it for 3 weeks.
I think the cameraman moved it. Okay. Now, where's our float bowl at? Now, unlike your lifter blocks, this appears to have a little bit of sealing area on it, but not much. When you run your finger across it, you don't feel this sticking up at all. So this gasket is about done.
That's why it's
Well,
leaving.
it leaks like it
So
says.
it probably wouldn't hurt to put a kit through this carburetor. Now, how many years have you had this on the bike?
It's been on the Evo for 2 years that I've had it. Who knows how much longer than that?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking maybe it,
But I do have the kit.
Oh, do you?
I'm thinking it might be
Well, then you
time.
got the gasket.
It might be time to maybe put the kit in the
He sold,
carburetor.
he sold me the kit with the bike.
It probably needed it 2 years ago, is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's not overly due for doing it then. Now, where did that rubber intake manifold adapter come from over there?
I don't know.
Or did this materialize out of thin air?
Mike put it on.
Or was it on the darn motor?
Mike put it on.
Was it on the motor?
I don't think it was on the motor. We didn't use those adapters that you gave me because it plugged in.
I thought I sold you the hard adapter to go in the back of this, didn't I?
You did.
Wouldn't fit.
Wouldn't fit.
Wouldn't fit what?
Wouldn't fit the motor. It would hit the pans.
The adapter goes in a carburetor.
I know, but it won't fit the
The carburetor's too close in, is what you're
carburetor
calling?
too close. Hits the pan. I'm the one that put the carburetor on it. I'm the one that tried to get it
Because
started.
these are notorious for leaking and cracking and having problems. That's why I use the other style. Okay, now when you twist
I
this
know,
thing
we
around, you
were
gotta be
ready to try 'em,
you
but
gotta
I
be real
couldn't
careful
get
about
it
not
fit.
breaking this plastic piece of shit here. So be real
It hits
careful
that
about that.
fucking, it's barely get it in there with a choke.
Now, does it go down low or up high?
Down low.
Like this? Okay.
I don't know, bring that adapter down, maybe you can make it fit. I couldn't get it to fit. It hit the fucking head.
Well, I'm not above cutting the side of the head away to make a carburetor for my bike. That's never slowed me down one bit. The next problem is going to be to get this clamp under here. It's kind of hard to get in here.
I'm the one that's guilty for trying to start it and couldn't get it started.
Well,
I put the carburetor on, I put the fucking, tried to get it to time and I couldn't.
Now, I've gotten comments about that drowning out my volume when I'm talking. But when you have a working shop, air compressors come on.
What's that?
They don't like our studio background noise on the
Yeah,
comments.
the air compressor.
The comments come on about that. Too bad. Okay,
Here, Rick, I need you to film this because I want a video for Jackie.
turn on the fuel over there. Let's see if it leaks all over the place.
I'll turn on the fuel.
And what kind of gas did you put in this thing?
Put in regular.
Regular? Okay. Regular good shit.
Put in the good shit.
I don't think this puke tube's gonna help us. Anyone's laying here outside the boat. Oh, that broke off. We no
Here.
longer have an overflow now that works.
Just push it off.
I have to get my screwdriver to do that.
My rubber's probably rotted.
You think it's old like everything else on the bike?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get a new piece, maybe too. I think I found a brand new piece right here. Hey, I found a piece. It's laying right here. Now you have to swudge it out to go over this big ass fitting here.
Depends on how good the rubber is. It'll either go on or it won't.
And it doesn't want to go on.
And then it ain't no good.
It might be used.
It's used.
Okay. Well, it didn't want to go on, but it did. Okay. Fuel's on.
Yep.
Squirt.
Now the accelerator pump, next time we have the float bowl off, we should move the accelerator pump, instead of shooting it this way, it should maybe like go into the intake.
Yeah, that's what it needs because that's why it's running out the front of the carburetor.
It's rattling around pretty good in there too.
Is it?
I might be able to just cheat.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better. There you go.
Perfect. I shoot right on the needle.
Do you have to move the needle up or anything, or no?
You gotta take this whole car apart again, it's a pain in the
Oh,
ass.
really?
We'll worry about it until we get the pipes on it, because we might. Right now we're jetting it for no pipes, which is not how it's gonna run, but with all the vacuum leaks, oh, there's a dead mosquito.
Oh.
Didn't have any blood in it though yet. Didn't bite us yet. So the anyway, we're jetting it for a non-running condition. Now, did you figure out where the leak was over here yet?
It's in the tapper blocks.
Did you clean it all off yet, so we know exactly where it is?
Well, it's on the tapper blocks.
Well,
I don't know exactly where it is.
yeah, well, let's find out where it is for sure.
If you're gonna pull the tapper blocks, you gotta pull the tapper blocks.
Where's my flashlight? It disappeared again. There it is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean up the area
You
here.
can see the tops don't look dirty around the.
No, they look like they're relatively dry. There's oil in them, but they're relatively dry.
Right, they're not. Look like they're filled up.
Okay. So
And then this one looks like it's leaking right there.
well, either way, see, you go like that. There's no oil right now. So right after I start it up, I'll start checking for oil leakage. Get oil in the back, but that doesn't surprise me. Okay, so right now that's dry.
There's oil right here, so this one's leaking. Right there.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Everything's leaking on the bike. Okay, let's start up, see what happens. It didn't seem to help Harley at all.
Oh, I didn't like it. Why?
It doesn't like us at all. It's a good time to check for leaks, though.
That one takes a while to leak.
Well, we ran it for a while.
Not very long.
Scoopy run outside yet?
He runs out every time it starts.
Yeah, I don't want to run outside and down the street.
No, he just stands there at the door and look.
And we're done with the battery. It's sure starting to burn. It's running worse than it did. Yeah, it's definitely not a happy camper. It doesn't like that at all. Hey, your line's burning.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's hot over there.
Didn't like the jets?
It doesn't like anything.
I don't like something.
No, it's got major issues. Okay, there's a leak on the top.
Think the valves can be tight?
Okay, so the center of this front block is a leak. Right here in the center.
It's the front block? Well, I might as well
Right
change
here in the
both
middle.
of them.
Yeah, that's where the leak's coming from. Yeah, it seems like even worse after we fattened it up. He didn't like it at all.
Should have got better.
It's not running long enough to adjust the idle mixture. It's definitely banging a lot harder. Definitely got some tuning issues with it.
Definitely a tuning issue. Yeah.
Most of your tuning issues are right here. It should start up and run fine with no pipes on it. So me, I would put another distributor in it, a different distributor, like one that works. But I have a zero luck with Mallory distributors. They always are junk when I get them in the shop.
I put Mallory's in my fucking tea and they weren't worth a shit.
So, I don't know. I don't like the distributor. Not having pipes on it is not a reason not to be running. It should be running without the pipes on it. I do that all the time. So, we got some major issues, but the motor itself is running. Got a couple gasket leaks we got to fix, but we got to figure out what we're going to do about the rest of it. Now the next problem is the exhaust system. Broke my light. There it goes. So we have no clear path to run the pipe.
The only thing is the crush. That's the only way to go. It's the only way you can run the pipe.
So these oil lines are going to have to go.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go underneath the front of the bike,
You're gonna have to put our lines in.
and then either have it hanging way low into the bike here, which is really going to drag back.
It's too low. Bike's too low.
Or you're going to have to come right through
It has
here,
to come through
cut
there.
this bracket off, and put a factory S pipe in this bike. And then come out the back side of that.
It's the only way it's gonna be done.
Then we have to put a down pipe and get rid of these oil lines. These oil
You
lines.
gotta move that regulator.
Yep, that all has to go. And those brackets have to be cut off the frame.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of work to do there. The next problem is exhaust pipe. Are you gonna go inside or outside of that?
Doesn't have to go inside.
So inside's the only thing that makes any sense, but then you're gonna have a problem with heat for this line.
You're gonna have to put one of those shields in.
This line cannot be here. Now,
No.
why are they making loop deals?
I don't know why this line didn't go up to here.
Why? I don't understand what they're doing.
The only thing I could think is the other motor sumped.
What the hell is? That's a new one.
That's a return.
What?
No, it wouldn't have sumped on that one.
That's a vent. Why would they do that?
I have no idea.
Boy, that is a. The only way, yeah, even if it's a return line, it's still going up and the back.
Should go from right here to right there.
I know, what the hell was that all about? That's stupid. Anyway, the exhaust pipe can come right through here and go out that way with the white pipe. But you're gonna have to put an S pipe in there. This bracket all has to be cut off. And yeah, you got a little bit of fabrication requirements in here. What muffler are you gonna run?
I was gonna run my pipes that came off my bike.
One,
What muffler is that?
it's one like that. Fishtail,
Yeah,
exhaust,
fishtail.
muffler.
You sold them to me.
I don't resell 5 million of them.
Well, you can run a stock pipes here, an FL.
That's what I was
boy.
gonna do. Instead of going through all that trouble, I was gonna just run that
You can run this just
the
that one
back
there,
cylinder where it was.
and then
Oh, are you?
I'm gonna now.
and then you can run just a straight
too
pipe
much trouble.
through here. It's not too much trouble. It's just whatever way you want to go.
Well, I mean, you were gonna, Gino was gonna do it for you, wasn't he? You know, what's the
Yeah, but
difference
if-
matter how much
if
trouble
I'm
it
gonna
is?
move all that shit, then I'll just put a squish pipe in there and fucking run my one back and one underneath my toolbox. Hell with it.
Well, you can get 2 into 1, doesn't matter.
2 into 1's easy. I mean,
Alright.
not easy,
Put
but
in a hole way back.